Dear fellows, after some sequence of the non-cellular living entity, we are coming towards the cellular living things. And the cellular living things are called living organism. The living organism means living things made up of living things made up of cell. According to the cell theory, which proves that and first postulate of this theory was all living things are made up of cell. It means that all living, not living things, but the living organisms are made up of. That's the definition of the living organism. But if the living organism there is a cell, either one or many, either unicellular or multicellular. Whenever so many living organisms come into light, there was a need of classification. In the beginning, what the taxonomists do, they classify all the living organisms into two groups. And these two groups were called kingdoms, and the system was the two kingdom system. And in this two kingdom system, they classify all the living organisms into two groups. One was the animal kingdom, another one was the plant kingdom. That was the kingdom. All the living organisms which contain cell without cell are called animals and classified into animal kingdom. Without cell wall. And all the living organisms which have cell wall around their cell are called plants and they classify into plant kingdom. But unconsciously, in the animal kingdom, the living organisms which were heterotrophs, unconsciously, these all are classified. And here, majority, not all, but majority of them were the autotrophs. There is another debate, another confusion, or another conflict. You call conflict as either if a living organism here is autotroph, doesn't contain cell wall, where it is to be classified. अगर एक लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म जिसके पास सेल वॉल नहीं है, but they perform their nutrition by the process of the autotrophic way. So it will be its position. A new conflict was there. And what happens? The three kingdom system went down. And in this three kingdom system, what happened? The plants and animals remain same, and another group, animal kingdom, plant kingdom, and from animal kingdom, all those living organisms which doesn't contain cell wall but they have a property of the autotrophism. They come out from that and they form another group called kingdom protista. So now the kingdom becomes the three kingdom system. So it opens the door for other confusions, other conflict, and other sounds. Because whenever we will look at the cells, especially here, we will find the two types of the cells on the basis of their structure. Some cells doesn't contain nucleus properly, and you know these are called prokaryotes. Prokaryotic cell and the living organism are called prokaryotes. The other contain nucleus, another completely cell membrane bounded organelles. It means the perfect cell was there. And this is called eukaryotic cell, and the living organisms which are made up of these eukaryotic cells are called eukaryotes. So now there is another debate. And to some of these debates, the four kingdoms develop. And these four kingdoms, one become prokaryotic. Another become protista. How many kingdoms were there? You have all studied in your 9th class. Now we have 4 kingdom system. You studied as a 4 kingdom system. But in 1969, the man whose name was Robert Whittaker, he classified living organism into 5 groups. Because the plant has a group which is called fungi and it is not in autotroph. Means the members are not autotroph of this group. So how we can classify these living organisms into that one? Then what is going on? And what we will do? Then he concluded on the basis of the nutrition and then nature of the cell, and he classified the living organisms into 5 kingdoms, and it was called 5 kingdom system. In the 5 kingdom system, what he did, he made 5 kingdom. First of all, Monera, which contain all prokaryotes. Monera के अंदर स्ट्रक्चर के तमाम इसने prokaryotes. गोके इसने किस बेसिस पे क्लासिफाई किया था? He classified living on the basis of the nutrition. The second preference he has given to the cellular structure, either the cells are prokaryotic cell or eukaryote. The third preference which he has given for the as a taxonomic character is the presence of the cell wall and its composition. These are the 3 main taxonomic characters which he used for classifying the living organism and its 5 kingdom system. So first was the monad. The second was the protista, same as before, and the protista what he did nothing but in the protista what he did, he especially all unicellular eukaryotes. जितने भी यूकैरियोट्स यूनिसेलुलर थे वो सब इसने कौन से थे? प्रोटोजोआ थे और यूनिसेलुलर एरिथी। ये इसने यहाँ क्लासिफाई कर दिया और यहाँ क्लासिफाई करने के बाद क्या हुआ? इसको क्लासिफाई करने के बाद इसके अंदर तमाम प्रोकैरियोट्स आ गए। प्रोकैरियोट्स आर की बैक्टीरिया एंड द सेल all 6. These are only the living organisms found on this planet which are prokaryotes. ये सिर्फ prokaryotes हैं जो इस planet पे मौजूद हैं. And this is monad. After this protesta the unicellular ढूंढने निकले और वो कौन से हों? वो eukaryotes हों. So we will find that these are only protozoans as well as unicellular. Somewhere the yeast is also called the unicellular, but it is not a pure unicellular structure. Somewhere it is unicellular, somewhere it may transmit into the multicellular. In their ancestor were also the multicellular one. That's why we do not include it into purely as we will consider as a purely unicellular organism. That's why we place it here. So we are not placing yeast here. Then after that, he has given fungi. And fungi are all multicellular eukaryotes. Multicellular eukaryotes. And these multicellular eukaryotes are all heterotrophs. And what type of the heterotrophs? Absorptive heterotrophs. Then after that, they all have cell wall. But their cell wall is mainly made up of chitin, not cellulose, just like plant. Their cell wall is mainly made up of chitin, and all the living organisms which have these type of the characters, we place in fungi and we made them the kingdom fungi. Then after that, the another one was the plantae. Plantae were also the multicellular eukaryotes. They all are phototrophs. Some people write here, or they used to write that they are chlorophylls. Without chlorophyll, photosynthesis cannot be performed. Whenever we are talking about they are phototrophs, it means that it is understood that they contain chlorophyll. Then after that, they have cell wall, and this cell wall is mainly made up of, I am not saying that only made up of, but it is mainly made up of cellulose. Made up of cellulose. The last one was the animalia. And in the kingdom animalia, multicellular eukaryotes are there, but they are not absorptive, but they have ingestive heterotrophs. Ingestive heterotrophs means they get all food into their body and then digest some of their molecules, and the remaining molecule they digest out. Whenever they eat, they get it in their body, it means that they get it as a food, not as a nutrient. Then digest these molecules, and then after that the remaining they quit from the body, or you can say digest out from the body. These are called the, but they don't contain cell, without cell. In 1980s, Margulis and Schwartz modified this 5-kingdom system. इसको कुछ इसमें डिस्क्रिपेंसीज नजर आई, मॉडिफाइड 5-kingdom system. क्या मॉडिफाई किया उसने? इंपॉर्टेंट बात। नंबर 1, उसने इसके नाम पर एतराज किया कि सबके अंदर उसकी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर जो है, प्रोटिस्टा है, प्रोटेस्ट लाइक, फंजाई है, फंजाई लाइक, प्लांट है, प्लांटी, एनिमल है, एनिमल है. बट हियर द group of prokaryotes are Carbomonera. It doesn't sound good. That's not what he did. Change the name. उसने इस पर एतराज किया, नेम चेंज कर दिया. अब इसका नाम क्या रख दिया? प्रोकैरियोटी. मोनेरा से चेंज करके प्रोकैरियोटी. ठीक है, बाकी सब चीजें वैसे. प्रोटिस्टा के अंदर प्रॉब्लम है, क्योंकि फंजाई में प्रॉब्लम आया था. फंजाई की वॉल काइटिन की बनी हुई, लेकिन they do not allow cellulose in there. But some of the fungi which is present here contain cellulose in their cell wall. The second thing in the fungi, their reproductive cells, meaning the spores and gametes, are non-motile. But some of the fungi which contain cellulose in their cell wall have motile spores and motile gametes, so they don't allow them to put into the fungi. And it is called the primitive fungi, and the modern fungi doesn't contain cellulose in their cell wall as well as motile spores and gametes. So now the fungi kingdom fungi become the group of the multicellular eukaryotes, absorptive heterotroph, cell wall mainly made of chitin but does not contain cellulose in it. And after that they have non-motile spore and gametes. If any fungi which contains cellulose in their cell wall as well as they have motile spore, they have to put into protista. They have to put into protista, and now called primitive fungi or mold. So they are not allowed to put into the fungi. Now they are here in the protista. Another one, the unicellular algae was in the protista before, according to the Robert Whittaker system of classification, and multicellular were there. That's discrepancy. Some of the algae is there, another one is there. The multicellular algae or algae is aquatic, while plants are terrestrial. The algae have different type of the pigmentation, while the plants have uniform type of the pigmentation. The plant have heteromorphic alternation of generation, but the multicellular algae has isomorphic. So there are a lot of differences between the algae and the plants. So multicellular algae is also placed or classified into protista. So we haven't got now the multicellular algae in kingdom plant. Now the protista has been enlarged, the bigger group, and the fungi reduced the plant. On now, according to the Margulis and Shorts, only the bryophytes and trichophytes are present here. While the fungi have those fungus which does not contain cellulose as well as motile spores and granules. So they all are placed into the protista. The protista group now become enlarged and now it become a variable type of the group. No any common things were there. So we can call them Bhanmati ka kumbha. Bhanmati ने कुंभा जोड़ा, कहीं करोड़ा, कहीं का पत्थर। उनको जोड़ दिया और कहीं का कहीं कोई कॉमन से बस एक ही कॉमन जो अपने किंगडम में फिट ना हो. The living organ which is not going to be fit into their own kingdom or doesn't like the organism or the kingdom to fit them into it. So they come to the protista and now we call it group Adi House. ईदी हाउस कह लीजिए आप उसे, जिसको घर वाले नाराज हो जाए, घर छोड़कर आ जाए या घर वाले निकाल दें, वो जो है वो ईदी हाउस बन गया. बाकी सब ठीक हो गए. 5 kingdoms. लेकिन ये दौर, दिस पीरियड is not a period of these type of the thing. This is the period of the molecular science. Molecular period. और molecular period के अंदर हम जो है वो किसको प्रेफरेंस देते हैं? We give preference to the genome. Genome, DNA, RNA sequences. ये सारी चीजें खत्म हो गई. अब हम क्या कर देते हैं? डोमेन सिस्टम देते हैं इस मॉलिक्यूलर बेसिस पे. अब हमने सब खत्म करके ये सारे किंगडम को 3 डोमेन्स में क्लासिफाई किया. 3 डोमेन्स में क्लासिफाई किया. और वो किस बेसिस पे किया? मॉलिक्यूलर स्ट्रक्चर के ऊपर हमने उसको बेसिस पे पूरा किया. और वो 3 डोमेन्स कौन से? 3 डोमेन्स. पहला डोमेन सबसे पुराने लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म. कहां से आए? प्रोटोबायोट, यानी इनऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड से. ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड बने किसी भी वजह से, जो ग्रीक्स माइथोलॉजी थी, हवा मिट्टी पानी आग. ग्रीक माइथोलॉजी यूनानियों का फलसफा था, उससे जो है ये आपके पास आ गया. और वहां से, और वो किसमें बंद हो गया? मेम्ब्रेन में बंद हो गया. और वो किसमें? हॉट वेंट से, यानी जहां से रॉक्स, जहां से हवा गरम गरम वेंट्स आ रही थी, उसके दरमियान. और क्या बनाते थे? नेट बनाते थे. ये क्या आ गया? आपके पास आ गया आर्किया, जिसको हम पहले क्या कहते थे? डोमेन आर्किया, जिसको हम आर्की बैक्टीरिया कहते थे. दूसरा डोमेन, ये सबसे पुराना. एनर्जी भी कितने कहानियां ले रहे, गरम गरम इलाकों में रह रहे हैं, इसलिए हाइड्रोथर्मल है. ठीक, हीट मिथोजन से, यानी मीथेन गैस प्रोड्यूस कर, बिल्कुल डिफरेंट. और इनकी कहानियां लेता. और उस वक्त जमीन पे ऑक्सीजन, नो ऑक्सीजन वॉज देयर एंड दे वर सर्वाइविंग ऑल ओवर एनिरोब्स. Either doesn't contain silver or have some of the very delicate type of this. So very, very ancient type of the living organism. The another one after that, the another one developed which are called domain bacteria. And in this one, eubacteria means 2 type of the bacteria which was discovered by Anthony von Leeuwenhoek. That one. And another one was the cyanobacteria. These are the now members of the bacteria. These were the archaebacteria. Now this is not called bacteria now, archaebacteria, but these are the archaea. Then after that, eukarya. All the eukaryotes, here in protista, fungi, plantae, animalia, all are basically classified here. So now we have archaea, we have bacteria, we have eukaryotes. They have totally different type of the structure in their cell membrane. But surprisingly, very important to listen, surprisingly, their RNA sequence similar to this eukaryotes. Very important. Is structurally different. These are all eros. Here we have anaerobes. They get their energy from what vents and other. They don't have their energy from, they are getting their energy through photosynthesis or maybe from food. But here, they are not getting this. But their RNA sequence means the nucleotide sequence is similar, archaea similar to the eukaryote. It is surprising. Inshallah, in my next lecture, we will discuss about the differences between these and this, and we will conclude how they are different. But remember that one, they develop from protobiont. I have discussed to you what is protobiont. The organic molecule developed from the inorganic source, folded by the membrane, are called protobiont. And these type of the microbes form a aggregation, compression, and form layers of the land. And these are called microbial mat. And whenever it becomes dry, it becomes sedimentary rock. And these are called historylites. So, this is the phylogeny, means how the living organism, or what are the ancestors of these living organisms, is called phylogeny. It's a series. Phylogeny is the series of a living organism come from their ancestor up to their descendant. So this is the phylogeny of the living organism. Next time, inshallah, I will discuss the differences between them and we will discuss the bacteria.